Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be working on the 2024 790 Adventure, and we're going to be doing something that I haven't seen anybody else do yet. We're going to put a rally tower on the good old 790. So basically the whole front end gets changed out, the headlights and everything. So I bought a kit from Rade Garage. It's got 8 million pieces, as you can see. The heart of the system being this beautiful 8-layer carbon fiber tower. It's just absolutely stunning, the amount of work that they put into creating this. And it comes with rally headlights and whole bunch of other doodads. I ordered an extra USB because this has 2 USB slots on it, and a ton of hardware, and of course the famous Rade Garage fairing that works really good for wind protection. There is a extensively long video on the Rade Garage YouTube channel that goes with this, so I am not going to do a time lapse on this. And my installation is going to be a little bit different, which I will cover. Obviously, I'm going to transfer over these fog lights because I really like them, and we're going to have to figure out where to place those on the bike. I'm not sure yet. It should be pretty simple. I'm thinking that they can stay in the same position, but they might be a bit wider because this plate right here actually mounts somewhere out here like this, so the lights might sit a bit forward and wider. So but when we get to that, we will address it. But other than that, I'm gonna go through the video and start getting the parts and pieces laid out, and we'll go from there. Well guys, I'm about 17 minutes in on this 30-minute video, and as you can see, we have parts and pieces and parts and bikes that are disassembled and random parts everywhere along with that. And they even migrated their way out here onto this table. I've been working on this now for maybe an hour and a half. So this is the point that I'm at that time frame. Well, we're starting to come along here. One thing I will say is that you've got to be very cognizant of your wiring in here, because you could pull these turn signal wires apart because they're pretty tight. Once you get the TFT in there, you can kind of tug on the wiring harness a bit, and it makes everything relax a little bit better, but just be aware of that. I'm at the point now where I've got to start figuring out the fog lights, so that'll slow me down a little bit before I can continue moving forward. But yeah, let's get started on that. Moving right along, the most time-consuming part is running the wiring for all of these accessories and whatnot. So I had to run Garmin and the controller box for the fog lights, and obviously the last thing I have to do is put the headlights in and put the shield on, the face shield, or the windscreen, and then the 2 fairings on the side. I have that left to do as well. But yeah, coming along. I found an easy way to run the wiring for the fog lights, was to just come down behind all of the support brackets and then just tie wrap it to that, and it just drops right into this little box here. I had to drill 2 little holes, put a little wiring grommet in there, but I mean, other than that, the thing's gonna work out great. I think this is coming together really nice. It's gonna look really mean when I'm done with it. We'll keep going here. Well guys, it's about 3 o'clock and I'm beat. I did a bunch of other things that I wanted to do, like moving this little fog light switch over and dressing up the wiring a little bit. But we did finally get this installed, and man, what a difference it makes. Just the look of the bike. That right there is exactly the look I was going for, and the lighting on it is phenomenal. So let me turn the fog lights off here. There's your low beam, and there's your high beam. So I've got this adjusted to where I think it's going to be fine, because once I take the bike off the center stand, I think the beam goes down. I'm pretty sure it does. So if not, it's pretty easy to get that windscreen off of there. Let me turn the lights on here. A tip that I can give you guys is if things are not lining up, like especially this bolt right here was not lining up with this fairing. So what I did is I spun the rubber nut on there and then pushed it through this fairing and then tightened it down. If you try to put it in the fairing first, this nut will never reach it. So everything is still really tight as far as the plastics go. So I'm assuming over time and sitting out in the sun, they will adjust and relax a little bit. But yeah, this is pretty awesome. And look here, now I've got 2 USB chargers on there. I got rid of the 12-volt socket. Obviously I'm never going to use that, and it comes with this little accessory rack. Like if you wanted to carry like a first aid kit, there's an area here you can strap stuff to it. This really just totally changes the look of the bike. This is incredible. But anyhow, I think that's probably going to be it for this episode, guys. If you like this episode, give me a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed yet, I'd love to have you as a subscriber. As always, you're going to want to stay tuned. I know for certain I've got another episode coming up for this bike. Some more rally parts are on their way. But other than that, I hope you guys are staying safe, taking care of each other, and as always, I will catch you next time. See you later. Bye-bye.